Hey everybody, welcome to Fire in the Hole. I've been doing many uploads. I've been on vacation all week, which culminated last night, my last night off work, Friday, at the Tony McAlpine show here in Ottawa at the Brass Monkey. Was incredible show. I've been waiting since 1986 to see Tony McAlpine, so that scratched a big one off the bucket list for me, so pretty happy about that. Leo, you better not try it, buddy. My snack tonight is in Leo's spot, so he thinks, well, he could just inherit that spot, but let me tell you, fat boy on a diet, don't try it. Kicking your ass like a looter in a riot. For real. Okay, so tonight I wanted to do a little sort of a go right to the top of the mountain kind of thing. So if anybody saw my Facebook page, I've got 7 brutal sauces here, and don't even think about it, Leo. I got 7 crazy hot sauces in no particular order. So I got Heiko's Canadian colon cleanser, I've got his Devil's Brew, I've got the Big Fats 808, which is a incredibly hot sauce. I've got Smokin' Ed's Gator, that's Pepper X. I got Cully's Brutality, which is their hottest sauce so far. And then I've got Hellboy the third sauce, the Extreme. And to finish, of course, it would have to be none other than this evil puppy right here, the Right-Handed Doom. So as you can see, I got 7 wings, 7 evil sauces. I wanted to keep it in frame, kind of. I can kind of sidebar it here. So I figured I'd start with the colon cleanser. That would be my first one. Might as well get the housework out of the way right off the bat. So, ooh, that's a pretty good, I would double dab it. There we go. That's a pretty hefty dose there. A good double dab. Let's try that one out. Oh, that's yummy. Also, I have a lovely white apple juice here, which you can see has some fruit floating in it, some sliced limes. It's on a hot summer day, which today was an awesome hot summer day. Nice to have a little relief. Also, got this perfectly frozen green apple juice over here in the freezer, which is also delicious on a hot summer day. So we're taking out holiday in style. Oh, man, that is really good. If you haven't had the Black Fly frozen apple juice from the LCBO, boy howdy. Okay, that's the first wing. Canadian colon cleanser from Heiko. Amazing sauce, amazing guy. This one, I love this one on salmon. It's my favorite on salmon because it has a hint of dill, and I don't know why I always taste that first, but definitely a flavor forward sauce more than a pepper forward sauce, but it still has incredible heat. It still has a really solid heat that I really like. Again, I love it on salmon. To me, that's a perfect pairing, perfect. Next is going to be the Big Fats 808 Octo Maximus, the bottle that Heiko got me signed from Big Fat himself, from the New York City Hot Sauce Expo. Again, huge thanks to Heiko. Without him, all this stuff wouldn't be, most of this stuff wouldn't be here. Half of this stuff, yeah, more than half of this stuff would not be on the table if it were not for Heiko. Cheers. And so be careful to hold it not by the writing. This one is really odd to pair. It has really Indian sort of a cumin curry sensibility to it that finds it hard to match with something. Those pakura, those onion not dumpling, fritters, those onion fritters, those Indian onion fritters were perfect with this. I every time we go to Farm Boy now, I'm looking for those things because they're so good with this. But also goes pretty good on a wing too. You can't go wrong. So here we go. Grab one flat for this one. Get some of that. Again, I'm going to dose it pretty hard. Like I said, I'm trying to go to the top of the mountain. There we go. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, yeah, here we go. All the way along. Very nicely. In the edge of the bottle. I'm surprised. You can kind of see where the liquid level is on that. It's coming down to about here-ish, I think, like just almost the halfway point. It's pretty surprising because I didn't think I was eating that much of it, but apparently I am. Second wing, Big Fats, 808, Octo Maximus. Delicious, amazing, delicious sauce. Fire malt. Mm. 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 I'm gonna call that one a sneaky flavor. Not in a bad way though. Not sneaky like extract where it punches you and it just hurts. This one's sneaky in a nice kind of way. I taste it first. Tastes a little Indian, tastes a little hot. And then the heat starts to intensify. Mm. You get those real earthy flavors. Mm. Wow. And there's no denying the heat on that is just brilliant. Man, my lips are... So it's kind of hard to tell when you're stacking like that. When I'm going to do like 6 or 7 wings in a row and it's just going to get hotter and hotter as it goes. It's going to get a lot hotter as it goes. If you just sat down and ate 3 of those wings, it'd be hot, but it wouldn't keep getting hotter. Mm. Mm. I must say, that slushy freeze feels real good on the face. When you're getting into the deep end. Well, that's 2 down and 5 to go. So next one I think I'm going to choose is the Hellboy Extreme. That's the third out of 4. Other ones taste pretty good, but the heat isn't anywhere near where the Extreme is. The Extreme's lives up to its name heat-wise. It's pretty extreme. Oh yeah, I already know that. That smell, I already know that flavor. I wouldn't say it. I don't know if it compares with Fiery Fool or Fear This. It has a more vinegary, more powdery kind of a aroma to it than I think either one of those. Those ones strike me as pepper forward sauces. This one kind of strikes me as a sort of a vinegar forward, a little bit more so than their signature sauces. But I know it's hot. I know it's dang hot. So let's have at it here. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, now you want to hang around too. Okay. It was a double dab, and then a third one kind of insisted. So 3 big drops of that. Shout out to Claude Dubé. This man has the most amazing Hellfire collection I've ever seen. Swears that the Hellfire is the best sauce on earth. Not inclined to disagree with him. There's a lot of the sauces that I love, but Hellfire is certainly way up near the top of the list. But to see how much energy that fella puts into he just made new shelves last week. It was incredible to see these brand new giant big shelves that were somewhat empty. That must be a not very often thing for him, where his shelves aren't just overflowing all the time. But all right, so I'll dedicate this wing to Claude Dubé, then the Hellboy Extreme, the hottest sauce without extract. Oh, getting a little sweaty on the brow there. Whew. All right, well, let's get this one up in the camera. A big old double, triple dab there. That was a big goop on that one. Fire in the hole. Mm. 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 Eyelids are sweaty now. Mm. The Hellboy Extreme gets me in the behind the ears a little bit because of the vinegar. Mm. Flavor's good. The heat's ridiculous. Kind of surprising when you realize you can get squeeze that much heat out of something that normally wouldn't be that hot. But I'm guessing there's some mighty players in that sauce. Hellboy's going to call it Extreme. Hellboy. Hellfire is going to call it Hellboy Extreme. Mm. Mm. This is a lovely way to go. Oh. Yeah, Tony McAlpine show last night at the Brass Monkey. Incredible. They were leaving Montreal last night, yesterday afternoon, and got a flat tire on the van, and called U-Haul, and apparently U-Haul said, "Oh, sorry, you're in Quebec. We can't help you if you rented it not inside Quebec or whatever." So they couldn't get the flat was supposed to be covered, and it didn't end up being covered anyways. They burned 4 hours trying to get this flat tire fixed until they finally just paid some side of the road garage and rolled in after doors. That was crazy because they couldn't let us in until they'd sound check. So it was supposed to be doors at 8. We got there at 7:30. We were at the 4th in line. So there was 2 guys in front of us, and they came and said, "Oh, sorry, there's they had a blown tire," and oh crap. And they rolled up. It was I don't know. I want to say 8:15 or 8:30 probably when they rolled up, and I watched Tony go by in the van. It was kind of a starstruck moment to be that close, almost like that Hetfield moment when he goes by the kid in the garage and with the Nothing Else Matters. What's the hell's the movie? Oh, that's going to drive me crazy now. Anyways, I think everybody knows the scene I'm talking about, where Hetfield pumps the gas and blows backfire, and they have the moment where they lock eyes. That's hot. So I finally got loaded in. They loaded in right in front of us, right through the front door where we were standing. Saw the opening band was Arch Echo. I've never heard of these guys. One of the cab heads had Stone Sour on it, and so I don't know if there's maybe some overlap between the bands or just some shared gear. I don't know about that, but I'll have to look that up later. I keep forgetting to look it up, but I finally got some downtime here, so it was a heck of a day. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, next up, Smoking Ed. I keep leaning away from using this bad boy because I keep thinking that I'm almost out, but there's a little bit there, so I can kind of use a little more every now and again. Legator. Oh, it's not Legator. It's Gator. It was previously Gator Squeezins. The bottle that I got signed by Smokin' Ed said Legator was what Ed wrote on it. But I think it's just Gator now. And it's a pure Pepper X, like a Pepper X Squeezins, like the same way as the Reaper Squeezins. This one's a Pepper X Squeezins, and certainly absolutely no joke. The heat level on this is definitely oh, look at that, the little cardboard doodad stayed on the bottle. Oh yeah, I know that smell and that flavor. It smells very green. I think the Pepper X is kind of a mustardy pod, and I think it gets that kind of hint of green flavor characteristics. Oh, it just smells so green. Wow. I didn't touch my nose. My nose is sweating a little. Here, let me do the Roger. Stick it in my eyes. Ugh. Let's not do that. Okay, so Gator. Let's do this. Nice big flat. Do I want to do that? 3 drummies? No, let's do a drummy. Got my balance out of whack. Oh, it's coming out pretty quick there. Oh boy. Okay. Wow. Yeesh. I got a triple quadruple dab there, and then with the little chunk that fell out at the end on top of that. Boy, oh boy. That's a lot of gator. That's a Pepper X caked wing. I got, look at all that gator. Oh, it's swimming. That's awesome. Fire in the hole. Oh, good to the last drop. I think the Gator has a different burn too. A Pepper X, I think, has a different burn than a Reaper. I noticed very early on when I started to try Pepper X sauces, when I got last dab and stuff like that, it was a bit of a creeper. A worse creeper than any creeper I'd seen before. Well, at first you think, oh, it's not so bad, it's got good flavor. And then a few minutes later you're going, holy crap, this just won't stop coming. It's a really unique flavor. When you get the Pepper X just all by itself like that, that's the way I like it, without any cumin and garlic and onion and cider vinegar, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Just give me just the goods. Peppers and vinegar. As little vinegar as possible. And I want to taste that pepper. I just wish that Pepper X was getting out as pods. Everybody could actually just eat one and see what it really feels like. That's the big mystery, I think, that's remaining with the Pepper X. It's damn delicious, though. It's a different kind of pod. There's not many pods that I love. I probably think the Scorpion's probably the only one that I really don't dislike of my dislike of pods, which is an odd thing for a pepper head, for sure, a chili head, to not like peppers, but it is what it is. Oh, look at Sneaky Guy. Look at you. I saw you in the camera. You're on film. Better buzz off, buddy. Go back up on your perch where you came from. I could just let you have some. I could let you have a taste. I'm sure that would fix your little red wagon. All right, that's Pepper X gone, the Gator. Next up, this one's an eye-opener too. Heiko's Devil's Brew, which anybody who's had it knows it's no joke. Heiko ain't playing. Man, you already know when you smell it. It smells just evil. Love that. Again, sauce with more ingredients, I think, than I'd usually like, but it ends up with a great flavor. An immense heat. Oh, I know that smell. It's so familiar to me now. I can close my eyes and I can smell all the times that I've had too much of this. It's a brilliant sauce. It goes great on just about everything. So here we go. Devil's Brew. Chicken wing. There, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I'm doing it like the way Yan used to put the oil around the top of the wok. 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. It's kind of like the same 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. That's a lot of Devil's Brew. I'm sure Heiko would attest that is a lot of Devil's Brew on one chicken wing. Not like his buddy though. I gotta try that sometime. We used a whole bottle on one batch of wings or something. Woo. All right, fire in the hole. Somebody's messaging. Who's messaging? It doesn't matter. That is a delicious and really hot sauce. And shoulder to shoulder with all these other high-end sauces without flinching. Wow. Geez, we're already at 21 minutes, 45, wow. So I don't want to make it more than 30 minutes. I think that's about the limit. Anybody really want to watch anyone just sit there eating stuff. Ooh. Getting lit up though. Like Terrence McKenna always used to say, be careful, if you get it right, it will work. So, up next is, where's the angle? There's the angle. Oh no, the color's brutality. I gotta get it more into the light. Here. Into the light, boy. Into the light. Anyways, Cully's brutality. It's the one that came with the funky little spoon shaped like a skull. And Cully said, it's great for soup. I love that. It's a good comment, but this is a really, really good sauce. Really, really hot. Unusual. I don't have a Cully's in my collection, so I can't really compare it to any other sauces. But for this being my first one, gotta say I'm mighty impressed. That shouldn't be a surprise. What do I smell first? It smells like garlic. I can't quite place the secondary the smell. I get a little garlic first, but it's almost like a chive garlic. It's like a maybe roasted garlic, fermented garlic, maybe. I don't know. I'm getting a garlicky vinegar kind of a aroma. Oh, which is it's one of those smells that'll make you salivate. It's one of those Pavlov's dogs kind of a smell that would just get the juices flowing. That's just smells so incredible. This sauce is kind of really interesting, and it's almost a new experience. Every time you taste it, it's kind of a little different. I'm finding presently. Okay, I'm gonna do the last drummy. That's what you like. Okay. The last drummy with the brutality. Let me find a good flat spot so we can load her up here. There's a runny sauce too, so you gotta be a little careful. Ooh. Okay, last one. There we go. Enough. The first blush, the taste off the top to me is tomatoey. I always get a tomatoey flavor from it. Almost like a sun-dried tomato. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe like fermented garlic, sun-dried tomato. Make it kind of a really earthy, kind of a not a spaghetti sauce, but like a tomato sauce, pasta sauce, or a tomato paste. I also know that the heat on that is severe. It's a really vicious sauce. Very, very hot. Fire in the hole. That wing was absolutely incredibly delicious. Of the other 6 wings that I've eaten tonight, that was the most delicious so far. But that's, my palate is, is changing as I go. But I have to say, heat-wise, it feels like I came back a notch. Which is saying something for the Devil's Brew, because if it's hotter than the brutality, I guess it's kind of subjective, but I've had a lot more of the Devil's Brew for sure than I've had of the brutality. But Seemed like the brutality didn't feel as hot as the previous wing. The next wing will not have that problem. Not looking forward to this. Don't like the flavor. Don't like anything about it. Nope, I'm lying. Anybody that watches me religiously knows that there's one thing I always say about the right-handed Doom is the only thing I like about it is that it guarantees the endorphin rush. There's no messing around. You know for sure you're going straight to the moon. It's not going to tease you. You're not going to have, oh, did I have enough? Maybe it's not enough. Oh, I don't know. Right-handed Doom. Zim, zam, zoom to the moon. That's what Sean Evans said the one time. So here we go. Can't stall forever. Want to keep it under 30 minutes. I'm at 26 and a half, so. I'm not going to smell this one anymore when I open it, because it's the opposite of making me salivate. I don't know if that makes any sense. And it runs out really fast. Oh, jeez. Jeez, dear Edith. That's Psycho's top. This is right-handed Doom's top. Alright, folks. This is not going to be painless. Here, I'll hold it up with my hand under. I don't know if you can actually see how much I got on there. It's hard. I don't want it to drip. But you can see the wing's pretty much doused. It's about to drip off, so. 27 and a half. Send my widow a ham. Fire in the hole. Oh, that stuff tastes terrible. So until now, my ears haven't been ringing. None of those natural sauces we get the tinnitus effect. I haven't even stopped chewing yet, and my ears are already ringing. I just felt my mouth light up in a different way than all the previous wings. I gotta say that right-handed Doom tastes so bad. Every time you taste it, it's worse than the time before. I think you start to get a negative association. You start to realize that I don't like this sauce. I don't like what it does. I don't like what it tastes like. I don't like what it smells like. Wow. But like I said, you guaranteed, if you eat a wing that's dabbed with that, you're gonna go there. Eyelids sweating, ears are sweating. The burn is starting to go down my throat a little, but it's mostly still in the roof of my mouth and all around my gums, my lips, and my tongue, under my tongue, top of my tongue. That's the one thing too, that right-handed Doom, especially when you eat it on something, not so bad if you just taste it and you don't put it all around your mouth. Oh my God, that's hot. That is so hot, you have no idea. Oh. I wouldn't say is it nastier than a pod. I don't know. I think it clears out faster than a pod. I think a pod soaks in for longer. Oh, yeah, that's a spicy meatball. Sweat is dripping down my nose. The burn is increasing still. It's still ramping up. gotta say that the slushy green apple juice from Black Fly is definitely better than not having it. But again, I do feel like it ramps up. You take a swig and it increases the heat, and then you come back down a little bit again, but then you're still hurting. Oh my god, that's a brutal sauce. If I never finish the first bottle, it'll be too soon. Eventually I'm going to swear off it like Johnny did. Still don't know any idea how he managed to drink a bottle. Most humans would die, I think. It's not even a matter of just being in discomfort. I think most people might actually die. I think that could be a fatal experience for people that didn't know what they were getting into. Here, there's a call out. I'll send it out to Catfish Cooley. Let's see if Catfish Redneck can drink a bottle of Right-Handed Doom. I think he said he ordered one. I thought I saw on one of the streams he said he just ordered one. Maybe he said he ordered a box. I don't know. Either way, he's probably getting a Right-Handed Doom. Watch Johnny. I gotta go for a couple more minutes. There's some funny stuff. Last night we were at the concert and I read that Johnny was doing his surströmming challenge. And I was so sad that I wouldn't be there live, but obviously much rather be at a concert. It's what I live for, in case nobody could tell with the shirt collection. I live for live shows and collect shirts. Look, I'm sweating. Holy mackerel. You can actually see the sweat. It's not often you can see the sweat at the front of my head. Oh. And it's dripping down my nose. Oh. Right-Handed Doom, god damn you. So, the funniest part of the video, I waited all night to come home. I wanted to get home and watch Johnny do the surströmming. Oh look, there's a squirrel. I'm doing that thing where I'm changing channels 13 times. And he said, oh, you gotta open it underwater in the bucket because you don't want it to spray out, and it's so nasty. And so he puts the can opener on, it gets it underwater, and as soon as he squeezes the handle, I see him go ka-chunk, and he goes immediately. It was like 2 seconds after he ka-chunked it, he went, and I thought, oh, this is gonna be crazy. It's the craziest thing to watch. I encourage everybody, even if you don't know who Johnny Scoville is, go over to Chase the Heat. Watch Johnny Scoville eat a can of surströmming. He didn't eat the can, he ate 3 pieces, and I got a hats off. So I wouldn't have made it past the first smell, I don't think. It was crazy to watch because he's trying so hard not to puke, but his body is trying so hard to. Oh. Anyways, Roger Trier at the Hot Damn Show said his idea was to put the can of surströmming in the blender with a bottle of Right-Handed Doom and drink it like a milkshake. Now, I can't imagine either one of those horrible things, but combined, I should expect that a lot of pain and vomiting and discomfort would ensue. That's my best guess. Excuse me. Oh, a pepper burp there. Wow. A Right-Handed Doom burp. It tastes like that crap. Oh. Actually, this is a good eraser for that nasty flavor. Oh man, and there's the. Thank you. Oh. I made it out to 35 minutes, so I don't know if I'm going to take it out to 40. Oh man. You know what? I say that the first 6 wings were absolutely a delight. Any one of these sauces. Colon cleanser. Delicious. Big fats, 808, delicious. Crazy hot, all of them crazy hot. Hellboy Extreme, not my favorite sauce, still tasty, the right way to make a sauce. Gator, an anomaly in the hot sauce world, Smokin' Ed's Pepper X, which currently can't be eaten as a pod. He seems to have the monopoly on the strain. Suspect it's got to be a mustardy kind of a pod. It's got to be a mustard mama of sorts. Heiko's Devil Brew, no joke. Wicked heat, wicked flavor. Cully's Brutality, hottest sauce they've ever made. I'm not inclined to disagree. Has tremendous flavor, really good flavor. Bit of a tomatoey, kind of a garlicky, really, I guess singular, unique would be the best way to describe it. I haven't smelled or tasted a sauce like Brutality. And that's a good thing. The Devil's Brew, same thing. I haven't smelled or tasted a sauce like Devil's Brew either. It hits a very specific spot in my sensory recollection, I guess. And the worst, nastiest tasting, evil, most brutal hot sauce you're ever going to wish you didn't try after is the Red-Handed Dude. I've stopped having nice things to ever say. The only, well, again, I'll reiterate, I'll say it one more time. The only good thing about that sauce at all is that you're guaranteed the endorphin rush. It will take you there. And then you'll probably wish that you hadn't gone there. There's got to be hotter stuff. I mean, it's only 6.66, so there's hotter, 9 million, 13 million, 16 million. There's hotter levels of heat. But that one goes there in a nasty way. You taste it, smell it. It doesn't appeal to me. Who knows? Maybe somebody out there, tell me in the comments below. Somebody that's tried Red-Handed Doom that doesn't think it tastes like it doesn't think that it tastes like the worst goddamn thing they've ever put in their mouth. It has a really smoky, I wouldn't say, kind of a barbecue sauce kind of, but it just tastes nasty. And I've never had the bomb, and everybody makes the face when they taste the bomb. I suspect it's very similar. It's a heavy extract sauce that just tastes and reeks of extract. The fire's dissipating now. It's all gone now. So that shows you that the burn isn't, ridiculously long. You won't suffer for half an hour or anything like that. What's it been, 5 or 7 minutes or something since I had the last wing? That's shorter than 10-minute burn anyway. So most people can endure that amount of pain. If you ever had a toothache for 6 hours, or a freaking migraine, never mind. I was saying at Kazoo the other night that seems like all those migraines maybe were training, teaching me how to withstand a tremendous amount of pain. I don't miss them, that's for sure. But I sure do love chasing the heat, though. I gotta tell you, I really enjoy the extreme nature of eating a Reaper, or something like that. Just going right straight to the top of the mountain. Like tonight, all 7 sauces were just the hottest of the hot. I still love the milder sauces too, but I really love to play at the deep end when it comes to sauces. I like to really get lit up. And I gotta say, so the other silver lining of going with Right-Handed Doom as the finisher is that you go right to the top. You finish at the summit, God damn. I still don't like it though. It's a love-hate thing, I guess. Well, I'm just about settled down now, so I think I'll say goodnight now. Thanks everyone for watching, and be saddened. This is my second last day of vacation. I gotta go back to work on Monday, but it's been a good week. Got a fair bit of housework done, a bunch of stuff done around the house, and had a pretty good time last night at Tony McAlpine. What a show. I think there's a video. I'll try and link the video. Anyways, cheers everyone. Thanks for joining me at Fire in the Hall.